Warm greetings, madam. We are from Group 1, and today we are presenting our final project about exploring organizational functions through Tesla and Ford versus Ferrari. My name is Justin Aditya, alongside my colleagues.
And I am Kethesan A.
Good evening, madam. My name is Kavi.
Hi, madam. My name is Pavineshvel A.
Let us first talk about the film that we have chosen to analyze. The film is titled Ford versus Ferrari. It was released in November 2019, directed by James Mangold. Produced by Truman Entertainment and Turnpike Films, the movie stars Matt Damon, Christian Bale, and other prominent Hollywood actors. The film tells the real-life story of Ford's attempt on creating a race car to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans endurance race and beat Ferrari. Now, for your information, the 24 Hours of Le Mans race is a race that goes on for 24 hours nonstop. Each team usually employs 2 to 3 drivers to drive one car. So the race itself is very challenging for the drivers, mentally and physically, because they need to balance between rest and focus for 24 hours straight, and also a challenge to make a resilient and robust machinery, which is the race car, to be able to withstand 24 hours. So from this film, we have chosen one scene. This scene is colloquially known as the making the car faster scene. So in the beginning of the scene, Ken Miles, which is the main character, played by Christian Bale, complains that the race car, the GT40, is slow because it doesn't distribute air well. Now, my colleague Kavigeshwaran will explain a little bit more about creativity and innovation later on, but I can say that creativity is more towards generating an idea and innovation was more to practice. That's the simplest explanation. My colleague will explain further. Now, in the scene, the team displays creativity by generating an idea to stick strands of wool on the car's body to detect which parts don't distribute air well. As you can see in the above picture here, in order to detect which parts of the car have trouble distributing the air well, the team came up with a brilliant idea called a tuft test, TUFT. So in this tuft test, it involves sticking strands of wool on the entire body of the car to see which part is not lying flat against the car's body when it is hit by air during motion, right? And so we can see in this picture, the strands of wool are fluttering all over the place, indicating that there is an issue with the aerodynamics. Now, the team displays innovation practice by actually taping the strands on the body and driving the car again, testing again. That's the innovative process involves testing the car again and actually sticking the strands of wool on the car without only leaving the idea just to be unrealized, right? And the result is the team is able to detect which parts of the car are grabbing air, because some parts of the car, some parts of the strands in some parts of the car are fluttering all over the place, meaning that specific parts are not good aerodynamically. Furthermore, the team displays innovation by removing the computer components in the car to make it lighter. So earlier, several Ford engineers had placed computer technology in the car, which was meant to detect this aerodynamic problem. But it turns out the computer wasn't able to do that. And then the Ford team decided to employ innovation by stripping away these components, thus making the car lighter. Now, in the scene, Ken Miles also suggested the team to have a bigger engine, right? However, one of his colleagues, which is part of the development team, said rhetorically but realistically that, where are we going to put another engine? On the roof? The reason why he said that is because there isn't any space, again, to put a larger engine in the GT40. Therefore, the team displays creativity, coming up with a very creative idea to change the engine cylinder heads with aluminum. Now, aluminum is one of several types of metal that are known to be lightweight but actually strong. By replacing the cylinder heads with aluminum, it would make the engine lighter in weight. Now, the team actually practices this idea through innovation by building several experimental engines with this idea and testing them. You can see this process in the below picture here. We can see Ken Miles alongside a Ford engineer, alongside In the farther part is Carol Shelby, one of the characters played by Matt Damon. They're here to test one of the experimental engines that has been fitted with aluminum cylinder heads alongside other modifications that makes this engine lighter, 52 pounds lighter than the engine the team had been using, and also more powerful. So it's a win-win solution. The team does go into trial and error, which that is part of the innovative process. To create an innovation itself, you need to go through trial and error, build several batches of experimental engines, and this is what the team displayed.
So, hello, madam. I'll continue with the explanation of our organizational function that we have chosen, which is creativity and innovation. So, first, I'll explain about the definition of creativity and innovation. Creativity and innovation are widely regarded as one of the most important organizational functions because they allow business to generate new ideas and transform them into valuable products, services, or processes. Creativity refers to the ability to generate new, useful, and novel ideas, while innovation is the process of implementing those ideas into practical value. In simple terms, creativity and innovation are two sides of the same coin. Creativity acts as the foundation for new ideas, while innovation turns those ideas into real outcomes. This relationship is essential for business to stay relevant and achieve long-term growth in today's competitive environment. So next, we'll look at the importance of creativity and innovation. So one key importance of creativity and innovation is enhanced brand recognition. Through creative thinking and innovation, organizations can differentiate their products and services from competitors, allowing them to stand out in the market and remain relevant in a competitive industry. Secondly, creativity and innovation improve adaptability. They enable organizations to respond effectively to uncertainty, internal challenges, and external disruptions. Companies that encourage creativity are better at solving complex problems and adjusting to unexpected situations quickly. Studies also show that creativity and innovation are closely linked to how organizations perform and interact under pressure. Another importance is continuous improvement. Creativity helps identify areas that need enhancement in the organization, while innovation ensures these improvements are implemented in a practical way. So this creates ongoing development through research and development, improving efforts, helping organizations to stay competitive rather than stagnant. So that's all for me for this part.
Moving on to the next part, I will explain the company that we have chosen to analyze, and this company is Tesla. Now, Tesla Incorporated is an American multinational technology company based in Austin, Texas, United States of America. The company was founded in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Contrary to popular belief, Elon Musk did not found the company. However, he was an early and principal shareholder before the duo of Eberhard and Tarpenning resigned in 2008 following the release of its first ever product, which was the Tesla Roadster. It was an electric sports car, and Elon Musk took over as CEO in 2008 until now. The company develops and markets electric cars such as the recently launched Cybertruck, Model S, Model Y, and many other products. The company also makes the solar roof, which is a solar energy system which can be fitted to buildings such as houses, the Powerwall, which is a battery energy storage system, the supercharger, which is the charging station for Tesla electric vehicles, the Optimus, which is a humanoid robot that is currently under development. Tesla says that this robot is meant to perform human tasks that are dangerous or mundane. They also developed complementary technologies for their electric cars, such as the full self-driving technology, among other things. Now, Tesla, due to its large international demand, operates 8 factories, or because of their sheer size, Tesla calls them gigafactories across 4 countries worldwide. They have a factory in Germany, in Berlin, in Shanghai, China, Monterrey in Mexico, but most of their factories are located in the United States. Their largest factory, which serves as their headquarters and is actually the largest factory in the entire world, is located in Austin. It's called Giga Texas. But their first ever factory where they produced their first ever product, which was the roaster, was in Fremont, California, the Fremont factory. Next, I will explain about the vision and mission of Tesla. So Tesla's vision is accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. Now, before this, they actually had a different kind of vision when they first started, which was revolving around trying to make the best car of the 21st century, or the most compelling car of the 21st century. Now, their vision is accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. This indicates that Tesla is branching out to other industries apart from making cars. Elon Musk had remarked that if you think that Tesla is an automotive company, you are completely wrong. Therefore, now Tesla has branched into other visions and other goals in the business world. Tesla's ultimate goal is to provide eco-friendly energy sources to the world. So this is what they want to do in the future. Their vision, their penultimate goal is to provide eco-friendly energy sources to the world. Tesla also tries to fulfill this by offering environmentally friendly products such as solar power generators and electric vehicles. We can understand through this vision on why Tesla is so fixated on electricity, on technologies relating to the saving of natural environment, is because they want to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. However, there is some sort of paradox involved in this. Some of their electric vehicles still use what we call lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries are made up of several materials. Two of them are cobalt and nickel. Cobalt and nickel involves dangerous mining practices to obtain. They involve mining practices that harm the surrounding atmosphere and the surrounding flora and fauna. So this begs the question, if Tesla tries to save the world, preserve the natural environment, then why are they still dabbling with lithium-ion batteries for their cars? Well, Tesla understands this. Tesla understands this issue, and they're trying to develop a new battery technology called lithium iron phosphate, abbreviated as LFP, and they have fitted LFP batteries to some of their models. LFP batteries are more eco-friendly because they do not contain cobalt and nickel. They contain materials that can be obtained cleanly and safely. And also, the lithium iron phosphate batteries have been known to become more reliable and have reduced risk of actually burning down. Now, for their vision, Tesla tries to realize it by two ways. First of all, they can be empowering their products directly with sustainable energy. For example, their solar roof product, it is powered directly by the sun's ray or solar energy. Now, the sun is a renewable energy because it will never finish and its energy will always be replenished. Therefore, they're directly using environmentally friendly sources. Now, the second sequence is that Tesla's products may not be directly made in an environmentally friendly way, such as the cars that I have explained beforehand, but their products still emit a positive impact to the natural environment, such as their electric vehicles. Some may still use lithium-ion batteries, which are still the most valuable batteries in the market, yet their electric vehicles do not emit carbon monoxide that is detrimental to the surrounding health and to the atmosphere. Next, there is their vision, which is actually a new vision, to build a world of amazing abundance. Now, abundance means that you have more than you need, right? And for Tesla, abundance means that the world has a more than enough supply of goods. Looking at this from an economic perspective, it means that Tesla's purpose is to manage world scarcity. Scarcity means that you have less than what you need. And this is a problem that cannot be solved because humans will always have more of our wants than there are available. We have more of wants than what is available in the market. So at least Tesla, according to their mission, tries to manage world scarcity. Tesla believes that the advent of automation and robotics allow for efficient and affordable goods production. This means that Tesla's purpose is to create so many products cheaply, quickly, and affordably for them and for the customers, so it will become much more accessible to the consumers, that the world has enough stock for the future. So when scarcity happens, we all have enough products to save. That is Tesla's purpose, right? And they believe automation and robotics is crucial to this. That is why the company heavily focuses on highly automated production to reduce human errors and production costs.
So hi, madam. I would like to explain the key strategies of Tesla. So the first strategy is the artificial intelligence autonomous driving technology. Tesla uses a combination of artificial intelligence, cameras, software, and machine learning to develop advanced driving assistance systems in its electrical vehicles. These technologies can assist drivers with different activities such as steering, turning, parking, and navigation. This shows Tesla's creativity because it combines different technologies to improve the driving experience. Another important aspect of the Tesla can continuously improve its vehicle through software updates instead of the vehicle remaining the same after the purchase. Tesla can introduce improvement and new features through software. This allows the company to continuously develop its product and respond to technological changes. However, the driver still needs to remain responsible and in control of the vehicle. So the second strategy is the innovative product development, which is the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is different from traditional pickup trucks because of its unusual and the design. Its unique appearances has helped Tesla attract attention and create a strong interest among consumers. Besides its design, the Cybertruck also includes several innovative technologies and features. For example, it uses a stainless steel exterior, steer-by-wire technology, adaptive air suspension, and full self-driving capabilities. These features demonstrate how Tesla tries to challenge traditional ideas in the automotive industry. The Cybertruck also known that Tesla is willing to take risks and experiment with new ideas. Although its design is very different from conventional pickup trucks, Tesla maintains the basic functions expected from pickup vehicles while adding new technologies. That's all from my part.
So, very good evening, madam. I'm going to be explaining about the positive impacts of strategies that is applied by the Tesla itself. So, I'm going to explain the impact and the outcomes. So, the first strategy used by Tesla, the one that Kethesan explained just now, is AI and autonomous driving. So, Tesla is actually has a different form from the traditional car manufacturer because it combines AI software, cameras, and electric vehicles where they have all these technologies applied to a car. Unless you see to a traditional car, they depend on more the mechanical features. So this makes Tesla vehicle more technological focused rather than being only transportation products. As Justin said just now, it's not only a considered as an automotive industry. So the outcome of this strategy is when Tesla gains a competitive advantage where it attracts customers that are technologically oriented. It differentiates the products from the normal the ones in the market. So the second one would be customer experience. So the impact on customer experience where they use artificial intelligence and add as the abbreviation of advanced driving assistance system, such as where they provide navigation, parking assistance, and driving support, making driving more convenient. For example, when you go to the mall and there's like a lot of parkings, very crowded place, you can use these features to help to guide to park your car by itself by using this AI and ADAS systems. So the customers can receive software improvements after purchasing the vehicle. It is not only when they purchase it and they only get the features then, but they also get these updates more up to when the product is dismissed. So it doesn't end where you purchase the product and it just ends the contract there. so the customers can experience new features not only when they buy the product, such as the cars that you buy, the traditional cars. You only get the new features when you buy them. They apply it only when in the current stage, not only in the future. You can't get any more updates after that. And so improvements without buying a new car, which can increase customer satisfaction. So the third one will be continuous innovation. As I said, this just like uses software updates to improve their vehicles functions over time. You know, when they have malfunctions in systems, they could update it in the system. For example, we can see iOS, iPhone. We can see them as an example where they would upload, they would fix the malfunctions, or maybe add new features for the customers to enjoy, for customers' new experience. This means the product can continue developing after it has been sold by the customers. So the outcome of this strategy would be Tesla creates a long-term product experience and encourages continuous innovation. So the next strategy would be the Cybertruck, where it is the strategy for where I think Tesla makes it only not for like people to buy the car, but it's also based on marketing, where it differentiates other Cybertruck, where it's weirdly shaped or uniquely shaped. Its unusual appearance attracts public attention and encourages people to discuss and share the vehicle. You know, when you create a uniquely shaped, it goes through the social media, to the news, to the every platform online that people will discuss what's what's the hot issues about this Cybertruck, where the outcome will be the Cybertruck itself becomes a marketing tool. It attracts people to explore Tesla more, to help them gain more brand recognition. So the next one will be the brand image. Okay, so the impact on Tesla brand image will be the Cybertruck demonstrates Tesla willingness to take risk and challenge traditional automotive designs, where they are going outside their comfort zone, where they experience, where they're experimenting new materials, using different materials rather than just using the same materials as the traditional products. So the last one will be customer expectation, where innovative designs and advanced technology can increase what customers expect from Tesla future products. It's not only when this Tesla needs to maintain continuous innovation and product development to satisfy this expectation. I think that's all from me.
So to sum it up, creativity and innovation are considered as the cornerstone of organizational growth and long-term success. They are not only about generating ideas, but also about effectively turning those ideas into measurable outcomes. Therefore, they should be embedded into an organization strategy and decision-making rather than treated as separate activities. A strong example is Tesla, where, as my groupmates have explained, it embeds innovation with its strategic vision, allowing the company to maintain strong marketing positioning and remain competitive in the global electrical vehicle industry or market. So that's all for our presentation.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.